Hello guys, I'm gonna show you the test for Search Media Lab, the job invitation test. Again, it's called SML Test. It's in my GitHub, which I will send, and let's just start. Okay. Code clone. We're gonna clone this repository. Git clone here. Okay. cd SML code, and that's it. We are inside. Okay, and this is the task. Okay, and oops. Here's the description of the project setup. We can do it either locally or through the Docker. I'm gonna do through the Docker, but you can choose whatever. It's gonna work anyway. And in case to run the Docker containers, you should have Docker installed on your system and Docker Compose. And if you don't know how to install Docker Compose, I can just show you. It's simple. It's like pip 3 install Docker Compose. That's it. Yes. Okay. So all we should do here is just run Docker Compose like this. Docker Compose up to it was installed here. But let's go ahead and let me delete it so we can do it together. We should bring it down and delete Docker containers created before. Docker RMI and Docker images. Okay, that's it. That's gonna work. Okay. Oh my gosh, I've deleted the MongoDB2. That's okay. It's gonna pull MongoDB really quick. Okay, that's what should be happening on your computer when you run it, and you just sit back, relax, and watch it do the stuff for us. It's now installing the container. It's running npm-i, which is installing all npm dependencies for the project, and yep, it's okay. And while we are waiting, I want to show. Oh my gosh, is it still working? I don't know. Okay. It's recording supposedly, and here is it. We're going to go to server, and in controllers there is a render controller which renders our main page, any page we're referring to, and I want to show you that it's fully SSR, which means it renders at the server and sends the rendered page to the client. And after that it should be hydrated on the server, and just a user won't be even seeing any slight change. It's just like as if it was loaded from the server as it is, and that's I like so much. Um, yeah, we don't have node models here, and let's check. It's by default at localhost 800. Okay, it's working. It's just working, and the list is empty. There's nothing here, no errors and stuff. And okay, so we can just say and see. It says add new student to the list, and let's just add a new student, and let it be me at the 5th grade with with the best performance, of course. And okay, just any date would do. Just let's say, okay, what is it? How is it supposed to work? Okay, let's say 2005 July 12th. Okay, save. Okay, so what's happening here is just it sends the request to the server to add the user. Server adds the user to the database and sends back only that user as it's saved in a database. And a reducer, where's the reducer and a store reducer? There's an create students action, which refers to adds just it gets the student from the payload and creates the date from the student's DOB field, which is ISO formatted date string, and it just returns a new state, which where the school is it consists the accommodated student. Okay, accommodation happens in that function. It's just it just takes care of the sorting and the grade, uh, grades. And the update students makes use of this function too. You see, but it's slightly different case. Well, okay, but let's just return back to that application and add another user. Maybe it's just gonna be Iron Man, and just making sure that there's enough characters. Uh, let's just leave these, and he's gonna be on the 3rd grade, and he's gonna be okay. And so, okay, so you see there's grade 5, grade 3 in the list. So okay, just we can just edit him and move it to the 3rd grade as where I am. Okay, just save, and you see the reducer. I mean, actual saving happens in the database, and also and reducer itself takes care of the formatting the list here. It doesn't just pull the whole list from the server again, it just takes care of it. And as you can check, it's the same formatting as we get from the database. Okay, and let's just okay, there's a thing we can populate. I just added pre-formatted users with avatar set and stuff. Okay, let's just go to populate. Okay, it's success, which gonna bring us this as just the list of the users I've added, and you see we can you see the grade stays here, as we can just scroll the list, and moving is like is pretty. Okay, let's just move this fourth grade to the fifth grade. So okay, you see, and then let's move Sierra to the fifth grade too, and you see it comes back to the order it was before, and if we pull from the database, the order is the same. Okay, it's just to remind you again, the logic happens in the reducer. Okay, that's it. And a reducer with the accommodation student and things like that. Okay, after that, I mean, you can just go ahead and test it. This is just for just a placeholder, and that's it. Yes, and the deletion is okay. The deletion happens in a reducer as well. Uh, there's no pulling from the database for the whole list and stuff, and if we just update it, we can see that nothing changed because the order is the same as in a database, and we can just remove as many as we want, and change like names, dates, and that's it. Look at this. Okay, we can just populate it again, and we are back to business. Okay, thank you for your time. Bye.